Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Renu. I'm ready with yet another update on TR to PR pathway. Today I'll be covering a lot of timelines, especially for IG stream. And IRCC has started picking up the cases of May 7th submission, so that's great for IG stream. And I'll be talking a little more in detail about how you can contact MP of your particular area, although I'm not in a favor that you go in that pushy thing. Reason being is that it's just a matter of TFN. You can simply call up IRCC and it's a cumbersome job, but TFN won't get you anything. TFN is like a temporary file number, and you can raise a web form using that TFN. Also, when you raise a web form using the TFN, it's not guaranteed that there will not be any ADR. So yeah, it's up to you. All right, so let's discuss the first timeline from one of my subscriber here. On the right side, you can see the screenshot, his timeline. He has applied. So it's like under stream A, October 1st, with all the documents upfront. Now, if you manage to submit all the documents in one go, there is a chance that you will get the ECOPR without any ADR. In this case, there was an AOR on February 12th, and then ECOPR came yesterday only. Moving on to another timeline. So this is July 16th submission at 1:35 a.m. So February 15th, he got the update that biometric request is there. Then AOR was required, and then he got a couple of ghost updates in April. So when you get ghost updates, it's actually a good news that you might be able to get portal request or PR confirmation portal and credentials very soon. There have been almost no rejection under this category, so you definitely don't need to be anxious about that. In this case, again, there was no ADR since all the documents were in one go at the file submission time. Okay, this is May 7th. And as I said, that May 7th rollouts are actually picking up pretty fast. So it's 12:45 p.m. So it's one of its kind because this is the first afternoon case. Like so far, we were touching base 12:30. Now it's 12:45 p.m. AOR was received on February 15th, and then there was a PCC request, so police clearance certificate. He has to submit that. And after that, there was an acknowledgement also. Now, you will be able to get all these updates under your portal, so you can definitely check that out. There was an ADR again for Schedule B, March 29th, and then the acknowledgement of the documents again. And yesterday, he was able to get the ECOPR. Okay, this is another question actually, and I wanted to cover this for all of you. Uh, so Zainab has applied under TR to PR pathway. You can see here, due to delay in my application processing, I requested for GCMS notes. Now the note says, I meet all the criteria, but the processing officer says they are not satisfied, so it has to be sent for further review. In addition, the eligibility needs to be assessed under IRPA A285.2. I'll explain you that. The last update done on my file according to GCMS note was March 16th. What should I expect now? For those who don't know GCMS notes, basically you can ask for the detailed summary on your case, whatsoever is going on. When was the criminality check passed? When they started with the eligibility? When exactly the background check has happened? So you will be able to get all the updates by requesting for GCMS notes. When you request for that, it usually take 4 to 6 weeks time period in getting the response from IRCC. This is really good for those who are still in a dilemma what exactly is going on, so you'll get a clear cut indication. It doesn't charge much, it's like less than $10 like Canadian dollar, so you can always request for that. Now if you get a message like this, it means that visa officer is absolutely not satisfied with all the set of documents. Now, it's not a rejection. Let me clarify. They are asking to reassess the application under the eligibility criteria, which means if he has applied under IG stream or stream A or B, the documents whatsoever has been there in the file, it has to meet the requirement. And in case if there is a paucity or any such thing is missing, you will be asked to submit that particular document again in the form of ADR. So you definitely don't need to worry about or panic about in case if you're watching this video. And I would address your query individually also. So you just have to wait for a response from IRCC and they'll get back to you in the form of ADR. And this could happen with any of you. So just keep in mind that make sure either you can raise a web form proactively on your own or just wait for the ADR to come. Okay, this is Bipin's case under IG stream May 7th at 12:30 a.m. Now, he was able to receive the TFN by calling the IRCC on February 9, and you can see within 1.5 months he was able to get the AOR. So after getting the TFN, it would vary from application to application. Some people would get AOR within like 3 weeks time, some may get 6 weeks, or some may even wait for 8 months. Sorry, 8 weeks. So now the application was linked on March 29th, and there was an ADR for police clearance certificate on April 5th. After that, there was no response till to April 2029, and that's how he was able to get the PR confirmation portal here. Okay, this is Stream B case again, May 9th at 8:30 a.m. So he was able to get the ADR on February 6th, and the ECOPR came in on April 6th itself. And when you link up your card, you'll be able to get the information on when exactly it was dispatched and all that stuff. In this case, he got the PR card yesterday on April 29th. Okay. Stream B case, May 28th submission, and AOR was received April 28th. What a timing! Like 28th. So there was no ADR yet. So this could be one of the scenario under stream B. Again, IG stream 7th, May 7th, in between 9:50 to 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time Zone. An application was linked on April 28th itself. Now, in this case, he got the ADR for police clearance certificate from both India and Canada. So what he did is that he submitted the PCC from local police station from India earlier, and now IRCC has asked for the RCMP clearance also from Canada. So if you are one of them, all I would recommend is please submit the same PCC what you have submitted and attach the confirmation receipt for the new one. It's not required that you have to get it done from the BLS because they are accepting local police station certificate. It's valid, so you can always submit the old copy. Along with that, just apply for the new one because you don't have that time. Usually you'll get 15 days or 30 days time period to submit such kind of documents. So whenever you get such a requirement, just apply for that and attach the confirmation receipt, so that it's basically to make them understand that you've already started off with the process for that required document, and as and when you receive that, you can just simply submit that. So the flow of your application would not get hampered, and you will be able to get the next stage, which is like portal credentials in his case. Okay. This is WIC case under stream B. May 6th is a submission time period at 12 p.m. Medicals were passed. AOR was received on September 17, and then he received the ADR on the portal to send the police clearance certificate. Portal email came on April 4th, and ECOPR was received April 5th itself. And after that, like after 15 days, he linked up the card with GC key, and then he received the PR card day before on April 27th. Okay, under stream B, May 28th is submission time period. February 7th is when he received the AOR, and PCC request was on the very next day. And day before, he got the PR confirmation portal from Calgary office, and it took him almost 2 days in receiving the ECOPR. So the speed from the stage of PR confirmation portal to ECOPR is tremendous. Okay, this is stream IG stream case, May 7th submission again at 1 a.m. AOR was received on February 11th, and there were a couple of ADRs. So in this case, you can see this is an IG stream. It's not a stream A or B where you have to prove that you were working. However, this applicant must have submitted a proof of his employment. So that's the reason IRCC visa officer has asked for the pay stubs for May 7th. So it was a time when she submitted the document. So May 7th, to prove that her active, like she was actively working at the time of file submission. So she was able to submit that, and our documents received, everything was all done on April 20th. And when she called up IRCC to inquire about the status of her application, she was told that the criminality passed and eligibility is still pending. So background is something not started yet. So she just have to wait for it. And it was the same reply she got day before. Now, let's talk about how you can contact MP. If you want to contact the local MP of your particular province, all I would recommend is search for your designated MP by Googling. Just Google it, look for a designated MP using a zip code or an area code. So when you go onto the website, you probably would be able to get the information for your email or phone number. Like most of the cases, you will get it. Like I live in Calgary, and if I do the searches, I should be able to get that information. Like I tried it. In that case, when you get hold of their email, just send them whatever is going on in your case, so you probably would be able to get the response. Now this is a lot of people are doing, and again I wouldn't recommend that because this is not the best way to go for it. Just wait for patiently. In any ways you're going to get the response. There is nothing magical he's going to do about like your MP. It's just that he should be able to get you a satisfactory response if he get hold of that. But again, I wouldn't recommend. So this is just one of the way you can reach out to them and email your concerns, and they probably would send you a consent letter or ask you to fill it up. Just revert it back to them, and you should be good to go. I hope this video has been little help to you, and in case it does, don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Till then, take care and stay safe, guys. See you in May. Yeah. All right.